Hello students, welcome to biology tutorial channel. Today we are going to do quiz on the major discoveries that revolutionized biology. ይሄ የአስረኛ ክፍል የባዮሎጂ ትምህርት ነው። ስለ ሜጀር ዲስከቨሪስ ቻናሉ በጣም የሚጠቅማችሁ ቻናል ነው። ፕሊዝ ሼር፣ ላይክ ኤንድ ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉት። ባለፈው እንደተናገርኩት ከ10ኛ ክፍል ተማሪዎች በተጨማሪ 12ኛ ክፍል ተማሪዎች አሁንም በድጋሚ እናገራለሁ በጣም የሚጠቅማችሁ ኩዊዝ ነው ለማትሪክ የምትዘጋጁበት። good let us move to question number 1. Who is credited with formalized the binomial nomenclature system for naming species? A. Darwin, B. Mendel, C. Callinas, D. Aristotle. Who formalized the binomial nomenclature? That Darwin? Darwin talk about what? Natural selection, evolution. Mendel, he talks about what? Yes, inheritance, law of inheritance. Aristotle discovered what? Classification of living organisms, but he didn't formalize the binomial nomenclature system for naming species. So the correct answer is C. Carlos Linnaeus was the first scientist or biologist who formalized the binomial nomenclature system for naming a species. Good. For question number 1, the answer is C. Good. Question number 2, Anton van Leeuwenhoek is famously known as the first person to A. propose the theory of evolution, B. discover the law of inheritance, C. discover single-cell organisms, which he called animalcules, D. create the first vaccine. Anton van Leeuwenhoek, ለምንድን የሚታወቅበት? By proposing theory of evolution, discovery of law of inheritance, or observed single-cell organisms, or create the first vaccine. The correct answer for question number 2 is what? ተማሪዎች ለዚህ መልስ ማን ነው? ለሁለተኛው ጥያቄ እየተከታተላችሁ ነው። ለሁለተኛው ጥያቄ መልሱ ማን ነው? አንቶን van Leeuwenhoek ምንድን ነው ያደረገው? He was the first person who observed and described single-cell organisms. So the correct answer is C. ስለ theory of evolution ፕሮፖዝ ያደረገው ቻርልስ ዳርዊን ነው። discovery of law of inheritance ሜንደል ነው። create of the first vaccine ጀነር ፍራንስ ነው። ስለዚህ ለሁለተኛው ጥያቄ መልስ ማን ነው? C is the correct answer. Good. Question number 3, which scientist contribution had the most significant and immediate impact on the challenge religious and philosophical dogma about the place of human in the natural world? A. Anton van Leeuwenhoek, discovery of microbes. B. Frederick Banting, discovery of insulin. C. Charles Darwin, theory of evolution by natural selection. Hopkins, discovery of vitamins. Which one challenge the religious dogma? Who challenged that? Is that Anton van Leeuwenhoek, the discovery of microbes? Is there any challenge regarding religiousness? Frederick Banting, discovery of insulin. So which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Charles Darwin, theory of evolution by natural selection. የእግዚአብሔርን ቃል ትንሽ በተቃራኒ መልኩ የሄደው ሳይንቲስት ቻርልስ ዳርዊን ነው። እግዚአብሔር እያንዳንዱን በየአምሳሉ ነው የፈጠረው። ይህም የእምነት ተከታዮች በዛ ነው የሚያምኑት፣ በየትኛው እምነት ተከታዮች። ነገር ግን ቻርልስ ዳርዊን እንደዛ አይደለም የሚያምነው። ኢቮሉሽን አለ ነው የሚለው፣ ዜርስ ቼንጅ አለ፣ ለውጥ አለ ነው የሚለው። ስለዚህ እያንዳንዱ ኦርጋኒዝምስ አሁን ያለው ፕላንቱም አኒማል ወይ ፕላንት ሆኖ አይደለም። መጀመሪያ ባክቴሪያ ተፈጠረ፣ ከዛ እያለ ወደ ትላትል ምናምን እያለ እዚህ ደረጃ ያደረሰ ነው የሚለው። ስለዚህ ለሶስተኛው ጥያቄ ሃይማኖትን የሚጻረው ቻሌንጅ የሚያደርገውና ፕሮፖዝ ያደረገ ሳይንቲስት ቻርልስ ዳርዊን ነው። ቻርልስ ዳርዊን theory of evolution by natural selection challenge the religious dogma. Good. Question number 4, who was the first person to use the term cell after observing the small compartment in a slice of cork? A. Anton van Leeuwenhoek, B. Robert Hooke, C. Charles Darwin, D. Mendel. Who was the first person to use the term cell? ለመጀመሪያ ሴል ብሎ የሰየመው ማን ነው? He took a thin slice of cork and he observed within the cork, he observed a small compartment and he named that small compartment as what? Cells. So who was the first person to use the term cells? B is the correct answer. Robert Hooke was the first person to use the term cells after observing the small compartments in a slice of cork. Good. Question number 5. The work of Anton van Leeuwenhoek was a necessary precursor to the discovery of which two later scientists? A. Darwin and Mendel. B. Aristotle and Linnaeus. C. Pasteur and Koch. D. Watson and Crick. The work of Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Necessary precursor for the discovery of what? Which two later scientists? Is that related with Darwin and Mendel, Aristotle and Linnaeus, Pasteur and Koch, Watson and Crick? Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is Pasteur and Koch. Good. Question number 6. Which fundamental principle connects the work of Aristotle and Carl Linnaeus? A. The theory of evolution by natural selection. Good. B. The genetic inheritance of traits. C. The microscopic nature of life. D. The classification of organisms or living organisms. Yes. What fundamental principle connects the work of Aristotle and Carl Linnaeus? Did they formulate theory of evolution by natural selection? Was their research related to genetic inheritance of traits? The work of Aristotle and Carl Linnaeus was related with the classification and organization of living organisms. So the correct answer for question number 6 is D, classification and organization of living things. Good. Question number 7, evaluate the impact of Barbara work on genetics. Her work was immediately recognized and formed the base of genetics. B, her discovery of jumping gene transposing was crucial for modern genomics, even though it doesn't recognized at the beginning or immediately. C, her primary contribution was coining the term dominant and recessive. D, she proved Darwin theory of evolution through her work on maize. Could you please evaluate the impact of Barbara's research work on genetics? What was her contribution? Good. The correct answer is B. Her discovery of jumping gene was crucial for modern genetics, even though it wasn't recognized immediately. It was not recognized immediately. Scientists was not accepted her research, but later her research was accepted by scientists. She discovered that there are genes that move from one part of DNA to another part of DNA within a single chromosome, and her research was recognized later. የመጀመሪያው her work was immediately recognized ነው። ወዲያውኑ እሷ ጥናትና ምርምር ሳይንቲስቶቹ አልተቀበሉትም ነበረ። ይሄኛው ዶሚናንት እና ሪሲቭ ስለሱ አላወራችም። ዶሚናንት እና ሪሲቭ ያለው ሜንደል ነው። እሷ የሰራችው ሜይዝ ነው። ነገር ግን የቻርልስ ዳርዊንን እንትን ፕሩቭ ለማድረግ አይደለም፣ ለማረጋገጥ አይደለም። እሷ ምንድነው አንድ ክሮሞዞም ላይ ጂኖች ከአንድ ቦታ ወደ አንድ ቦታ ጃምፕ ያደርጋሉ፣ ሙቭ ያደርጋሉ የሚለው ነው። ስለዚህ correct answer is B. Good. Question number 8. The germ theory, which is revolutionized the understanding of infectious disease, was proposed by A. Theodor Schwann, B. William Harvey, C. Louis Pasteur, D. Alexander Fleming. So which one is the correct answer? Germ theory. Germ theory. What kind of theory? Germ theory is a theory that disease is caused by what? Disease causing microorganisms such as bacteria or protozoa. That theory is known as germ theory. So germ theory was proposed. Good. The correct answer is C. Louis Pasteur. The correct answer is C. Regarding A. Theodor Schwann, a formulate cell theory. William Harvey, he discovered systemic circulation, that blood moves from the heart to the body and returned back to the heart. And Alexander Fleming, he discovered penicillin. Yes, good. The correct answer is C. Question number 9. Why was Dr. Akil Lamma's discovery of indole is a significant breakthrough for controlling schistosomas? A. It was the first chemical ever found to kill snails. B. It provided a cheap, effective, and environmentally friendly alternative to expensive chemical molluscicides. C. It directly vaccinated people against the parasitic flatworm. D. It worked by killing the adult worms inside the human body. Students, which one is the correct answer regarding the Dr. Akil Lamma's discoveries regarding schistosomiasis? And he discovered indole, and this indole kills what? Snails. So his discoveries was very crucial. It provided a cheap, effective, environmentally friendly alternative to expensive chemical of molluscicides. So the correct answer is B for question number 9. በጣም ቺፕ ነው፣ ርካሽ ነው፣ ኢፌክቲቭ ነው፣ ኢንቫይሮንመንታል ፍሬንድ ነው፣ ፖሉታንት አይደለም ኬሚካል ስላልሆነ። ስለዚህ ትክክለኛው መልስ ማለት ነው ቢ ነው። ያ ነው የአክሊሉ ለማ contribution regarding the control of schistosomiasis. Question number 10. A public health official wants to implement a low-cost program to reduce schistosomiasis in a village with contaminated river. To do this, what would be the most practical first step? A. Provide everyone with expensive medication. B. Launching a program to teach local communities how to cultivate and use indole to treat the water. C. Relocate the entire village away from the river. D. Distribute microscope to every household to check for parasites. One is practical first step in order to reduce schistosomiasis in a certain village. Which program is practical? Is choice A, is that choice B, is that choice C, or choice D? ተማሪዎች የትኛው ነው ትክክለኛው መልስ? ፕራክቲካል የሚሆነው በተግባር ሊተገበር የሚችል የትኛው ነው? Good. The correct answer is B. Launching a program to teach local community how to cultivate and use indole to treat water. This is the most first and practical step in order to reduce schistosomiasis. የአካባቢ ህብረተሰብ ማስተማር እንዶድ አብቅለው እና እንዶዱን ውሃ ላይ በመርጨት የስኔልን ቁጥር በመቀነስ schistosomiasis የሚባለውን በሽታ ከዛ አካባቢ መቀነስ ወይም ማጥፋት እንደሚቻል ማስተማር ነው። This one is the first and practical step in order to reduce schistosomiasis. ከአካባቢው አርሶ አደሮችን ማስወጣት ይሄም የማይሆን ነገር ነው። ለእያንዳንዱ አርሶ አደር ማይክሮስኮፕ ዲስትሪቢዩት ማድረግ ይሄም የማይሆን ነገር ነው። So the correct answer is B. Good. Good. Question 11. What underlying historical progression connects the work of Robert Hooke, Brown, Sheldon, and Schwann? A. They all work together to develop germ theory. B. Their discoveries were a crucial step in understanding the cell from its initial observations of formation of cell theory. Choice C. They were all primarily concerned with providing the existence of heredity. D. They each invented a more powerful type of microscope. Which one underlying the historical progression connects the work of Robert Hooke, Brown, Sheldon, and Schwann? That's the correct answer? Good. The correct answer is B. Robert Hooke coined the term cell. Then Brown got or discovered nucleus. Sheldon and Schwann formulated cell theory. So the correct answer is B. Good. Question number 12. Which discovery had a more fundamental impact on preventing the spread of infectious disease? A. Penicillin, because it could cure infection after they started. B, the germ theory, because underlying that microbes cause disease is the foundation of hygiene, sanitation, and prevention strategies. C, anesthetics, because they allowed for safer surgery. D, X-ray, because it could see inside the body. Which one is the correct answer? Which discovery had a more fundamental impact on preventing the spread of infectious disease? Question number 12. The answer is what? The answer is B, the germ theory, because understanding that microbes cause disease is the foundation of what? The foundation for hygiene, sanitation, and prevention strategies. So the correct answer is B. Question number 13. Penicillin's discovery benefited zoology by A, enabling genetic engineering of livestock. B, providing antibiotics for bacterial infection in animals. C, advancing forensic DNA analysis. D, curing schistosomiasis. So which one is the correct answer? Penicillin discovery benefit zoology by what? Is that related with genetic engineering, forensic science, curing schistosomiasis? So the answer is B, providing antibiotics for bacterial infection in animals. So this is the benefit of penicillin discovery. Good. Question number 40. Mendel's law revolutionized zoology by explaining A, germ theory transmission, B, inheritance pattern in animals, D, anesthetic mechanism, D, snail reproductive cycles. Which one is the correct answer? Mendel's law. Explaining what? Yes, he explained inheritance pattern in animals. This is the contribution of Mendel. Good. Question number 15. Who discovered penicillin in 1928? A, Louis Pasteur, B, Alexander Fleming, C, Robert Gallo, C, Conrad Roentgen. Who discovered penicillin? I think it is clear. The correct answer is what? B, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. Remember that penicillin is made from fungi. Penicillin ከባክቴሪያ አይደለም የተሰራው ከፈንጋይ የተሰራው. It is derived from a type of mold belonging to genus penicillin ከሚባል የፈንጋይ ዝርያ ነው ፔንሲሊን የሚባለው መድኃኒት የተሰራው። ሰው ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ፔንሲሊን የሰራው ሳይንቲስት አሌክሳንደር ፈርሚንግ ይባላል። Good. Question number 16. How do vaccine contribute to the health of a society? A, they cure active bacterial and viral infection. B, they stimulate immune system to build resistance to specific disease without causing the disease itself. Good. C, they provide essential nutrients that are missing from the average diet. D, they correct genetic defects that lead to illness. ለምንድነው ቫክሲን የምንወስደው? ክትባት ጥቅም ምንድነው? What is the contribution of vaccine? ለምንድነው ይመስላችሁ? እንከተባለን ነው፣ ልጆች ይከተባሉ። ምንድነው ቫክሲን የሚያደርገው? Which one is the correct answer? ባክቴሪያን ቫይረስ ኢንፌክሽን ኪውር ለመሆን ለመዳን ነው። ኢሚዩን ሲስተማችን ስቲሙሌት እንዲሆንና ሰውነታችን የበሽታ የመቋቋም አቅምን ለማጎልበት ነው። በውስጡ ኒውትሪየንት ስላለ ነው። የተለያዩ ኒውትሪየንቶች በውስጡ ስላለው ነው። ጄኔቲክ ዲፌክትን ኮሬክት ለማስተካከል ነው። So the correct answer is what? B. Vaccines are important to stimulate the immune system to build resistance to specific disease without causing the disease itself. ስለዚህ የሰውነት በሽታ የመቋቋም አቅማችን እንዲጨምር ነው። ያ በሽታ ሰውነታችን ሲገባ ለዛ ለበሽታ ሰውነታችን ተዘጋጅቷል። ስለዚህ በቀላሉ ያጠፋዋል ማለት ነው። The correct answer is B. Question number 17. Which statement best describes the revolutionary impact of invention of the microscope on biology? A, it allowed scientists to prove that all organisms are genetically identical. B, it revealed a previously unseen microscopic world leading to the understanding that living things are made of cells. Good. C, it enabled the first classification of large animals and plants. Good. D, it provided a way to create new life from the laboratory. Yes. What is the impact of microscope discovery on biology? The correct answer is what? Good. The correct answer is B. It revealed a previously unseen microscopic world, lead to the understanding that living things are made of cells. የማናያቸውን ነገሮች እንድናይ ይረዳል። የማናን ባክቴሪያ እናያቸው ነበር፣ የተለያዩ ፕሮቶዞን እናያቸው ነበር፣ ኔስትናንቲያቸው ነበር፣ ሴልን ማየት አንችልም ነበር። ማይክሮስኮፕ ተጠቅመን እነሱን ነገር ማየት ችለናል። ስለዚህ የማይክሮስኮፕ መፈልሰፍ ለዚህኛው ከፍተኛ አስተዋጽኦ አድርጓል። Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe this video for more biology tutorials. Share አርጉት፣ ላይክ አርጉት፣ ሰብስክራይብ አርጉት። የበለጠ እያሻሻልን እንሄዳለን። ይሄ ቻናል የእናንተ ቻናል ነው። ይሄ ቻናል የቤተሰብ ቻናል ነው።